Candela, hypnotherapist, transformation coach, and a spiritual teacher. You're about to listen to a recording of one of my regression sessions. If you enjoyed the content on my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you click on the bell, it will inform you of any of my future postings. Also, leave a comment and click like, because that helps to bring this kind of content to more viewers. I hope you enjoy the recording, and I hope to see you again in my future videos.
And I'd like you to tell me the very first thing that you see as you reach the surface.
I'm on the ground in front of my neighbor's apartment, and I'm looking up at myself. I see me in a chair, and I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm on the balcony on my phone.
You're seeing yourself at about what age?
I'm 35.
So the one that you're seeing is 35?
Yes.
And what happens next?
She got startled by something.
You will have perfect ability to observe and notice things, to become aware of what startled her.
A noise and headlights.
Where are they coming from?
Parking lot.
Do they belong to a car?
They do.
What time is it?
It's nighttime.
Are there other people around?
I feel like there are.
Where are they?
On the ground with me. I think they're around.
So you'll be able to look around and perhaps see them, or just become aware of those that are standing with you?
It's like pink-skinned people.
So describe them to me a little more.
They are little. They come up to like my hip. They have large eyes and a small mouth and an upside down teardrop head. Their skin is smooth. Their arms and legs, it's like they don't have elbows. They're just sticks. It reminds me of a wacky, inflatable tube arm guy.
Mm-hmm. So they're somewhat flexible.
Yeah.
Okay, they just don't have joints.
No, I don't think.
Okay. How many of them are there?
I feel like a lot, but there's definitely one.
So how many are standing with you?
One. He's in front of me, and I'm looking at him.
Do you sense that they have gender?
No, I'm just calling him a he because that's what I do, my default.
Okay. The noise that startled Stephanie on the balcony, did they cause it in any way? Did it have anything to do with them?
Yes.
How did they cause it?
Sound. The frequency of sound. It's like a sonic boom. It's like when fighter jets leave the atmosphere. They stopped.
Okay. How did they travel?
A ship. It's a disc. It's like a double disc, two plates stacked on top of each other. But it's metal, and there's like lights on it, and there's windows. And I can't really tell what's in the windows, or even if they're windows. They look like windows. It's very strange.
Where are you seeing this ship?
Like I see it in front of me, but I'm on like the side of it, and I'm in the sky looking at it as it's in the sky.
How big is it?
Bigger than me. Big, big. Not huge.
What is this ship doing at the moment?
Sitting there in the sky. It's not moving, it's just chilling. But it's daylight. I'm confused.
Has anything changed around you?
Yeah, it's a daylight time. It's like 3 in the afternoon.
Do you find yourself there? Tell me what you notice.
I'm on the ground and I look up and it's right on top and it's huge. It's fucking ginormous. Jesus.
What are you seeing?
This ship gets blocked out the sun. It's so big. It doesn't even look like real metal. It's like oil spills. What are that color? Like millions of different colors. But it's dark. You can't tell if it's dark because it's blocked out the sun or if it's dark because it's dark metal.
What does it look like?
There's an opening and they beam people up.
What people?
People from my apartment complex. It's just so huge that the opening really takes up the entire complex and people are just like coming up out through the damn roof. Just like zoom right through the roof. So they're gonna take me too.
Do you still see Stephanie sitting on the balcony?
No. But I do. Like, she's not there though.
Do you know where she is?
Feel like I'm going up into it.
Okay, so just become aware of what's happening to you as you're going through this experience and just describe to me.
I don't have time for this shit. I'm aware of being annoyed. I'm not really scared or anything. I'm just kind of irritated. And I feel like I'm in this beam of light and it's just taking me up to the ship.
So it sounds like it's happened before.
It's happened a lot.
Okay. And are you aware of it happening every time that it happens?
No. Never.
Are you ever aware in the moment when it happens and then forget, or you're just never aware at all?
There's a part that's aware.
And is the conscious mind
Blocking. She's scared. She's really scared.
So is Stephanie feeling the fear at that moment?
No, she's just pissed off.
Okay. So what part of her is scared?
Unconscious, not knowing.
Okay. Tell me what happens next.
I'm talking to people. I'm having a good time. I'm laughing. It's like, you know that feeling when you make plans with somebody and you like really don't want to go, you're annoyed, and then you get there and you have a good time.
Who are you talking to?
Other people, other human people. I know that there's ETs on the ship, but I don't know where they are. I'm talking to a man and he is laughing. We're joking. I don't know what we're joking about.
Are all of you aware of what is happening?
I think we're all kind of aware of what's happening. There's a lot of people. There's like a lady that has kinky black hair, and there's some kids over there like playing. It's like a waiting room. It's like we're all hanging out in the waiting room.
What are you waiting for?
The doctor.
Do you know what is going to happen next?
Get checked out, like health-wise. There's a fucking mantis in a lab coat. What's up, Doc? Huh. He has like a little claw. Like he helped me onto this. It's the doctor's office. He's laying on a.
Okay, so tell me exactly what's happening to you and tell me what you're seeing now.
I grabbed his hand, which isn't a hand, it's like a claw. He helped me just lay down and get relaxed. He's very nice, we're friends. It's like I've met him before.
What do you know about him?
That he's a doctor. But I don't know anything else, I don't think.
And what does he do?
He's looking at something on like my chart, maybe, I don't know. He's just clicking, not clicking, but like doing this claw thing around my body, like over me. I'm naked. I'm not bothered by being naked.
Are you able to communicate with him?
He doesn't talk like I talk. He thinks it's humorous when I say stuff like that.
Is there a different way that he communicates with you or interacts with you?
It's feeling. I don't know that I can hear him. I just feel what he feels.
And what are you feeling about him?
Weird. He's just doing his job.
What is his job? You can begin to pose questions to him, and you will begin to receive answers from him.
What do you do? What is your job? He's a doctor. He's helping me. How? Removing toxins.
What kind of toxins?
Environmental toxins and the toxins I put in my body myself.
And why is he doing that?
To help me. And if it has to be something in it for you, why would you just help me? He hugged me. He loves me.
What is the connection that the two of you have?
We're friends.
When did you become friends?
I was little. I could walk, but I was a baby. I didn't know what was going on with my friends. And I saw this being. He looks like he's fuzzy, like Alf. And he has a triangle head, like a pointed shape. He doesn't have a neck. It's like somebody put a fuzzy triangle on a body. And he has an eye in the middle of the top, and I think the other two are his eyes that he sees with.
And why is he there?
Made me feel okay, safe.
Do you know him?
I feel like I know him.
Where do you know him from?
Where do I know you from? He just gestured broadly, like this. I know you from this. I'm a little kid. I don't understand what the hell he's talking about. He plays blocks with me. Huh. He's taller than me, but he's shorter than me now. Where are your toes?
He doesn't have toes?
No. He has just fluffy feet.
Does he leave or does he stay with you all the time?
He stays with me while I wait. He visits me sometimes when I play outside.
Do the two of you communicate?
We communicate by feeling. I can talk to him. He answers sometimes, but in my mind.
And so what are you getting from him?
I'm afraid he's going to take me.
Take you where?
Up into the ship.
When is the first time when you see the ship?
I was a kid.
Did he show you the ship?
Yeah. But I don't know, I'm a little scared this time. It's okay though.
What happens the first time that you go to the ship?
My mom was there, and she was like dazed. But I go back to playing blocks. I just can't stop looking at my mom. She looks like a zombie.
What are they doing to your mom?
Leading her to another room.
Is that elf character with you?
Yeah, he's playing blocks with me.
I want you to ask him to make it clear what they're doing with your mom. And he can speak to me directly through you and answer me.
Okay. What are they doing with my mom? Keeping her alive. Why? I don't know.
So they're helping her?
Yeah, but it's different than what I'm doing.
In what way?
I think something happened. I think they fucked up somehow.
Ask him.
Did something happen to her? Did you do that to her? Yes.
What happened?
She was getting checkup and became combative. She's sedated. The conscious mind can't handle. I just feel so bad for her.
So did they harm her in any way?
Yes, inadvertently.
In what way?
She wasn't supposed to find out. She wasn't supposed to be conscious about it. And when she was, she got very scared. In a procedure, there's something to do with her spine. She came to.
And so what went wrong?
I gave her a needle or something to that nature, and it was a bad reaction. She freaked out.
And what was the harmful outcome?
She couldn't walk.
Because of what they inserted or because of her reaction?
Both. Her reaction caused it to go sideways. I see a little tube with two metal caps on it. It doesn't look like there's anything in the tube, but I don't know.
Why was this tube inserted?
To track her health biometrics.
Why were they tracking her biometrics?
She was aging more progressively and rapidly than she was supposed to.
Why was she aging more progressively?
Cocaine.
Why was it of interest to them?
Always been interested since before. I get a feeling that lab rat.
Is that all that people are to them?
Sometimes.
What are they specifically studying?
DNA.
Why?
It's different. Everyone's different.
Is there a reason why they're interested in it?
They seem very interested in our evolution to see what we're going to do. They can view and watch. There's a lot of them. They want me to understand that we are spiritually evolving quicker. Our souls and our bodies are not evolving at the same time. They want us to be more balanced.
Are they just studying or are they assisting?
Both.
What are they assisting with?
The connection between body, mind, and spirit so we can evolve higher.
And where are they in that evolution?
I started this whenever I was in my mother's womb. I've been here forever.
Here, where?
On Earth. I do both. They're here and they're there. The ones on Earth do different things than the ones in the ships are more medical. It's like going to the doctor.
Are you saying some of them are on ships and some of them are on Earth?
Yeah.
And the ones that are on Earth, are they?
The Greys and the reptilian guys. He looks like a crocodile, but he's standing up. He's got a purple nose.
So they are not in human form?
Sometimes when they go out to Vegas, they are human.
Why do they go to Vegas?
To have human fun.
Is that the only place where they...
No, they go everywhere. But they can hide in plain sight.
And what is their purpose on Earth?
Observing. Some of them work with humans too. They've got a lot going on. They're trying to keep us from killing ourselves, basically.
So they have benevolent intentions?
Yeah. Sometimes not. I don't think that I'm completely connected. I'm just aware of them.
So the ones that are here on Earth, what do they do to fulfill their function?
I feel like there's a base in Mount Hood, Oregon, and it's like an elevator, and you can go down, and it's like a building inside, different rooms. They're studying.
And what are they doing there?
Studying the water and the people. And there are military men there too. There's a man, he doesn't even look like he's real. I thought it was a mannequin. He has Ferdinand something on his chest. Fernando. He's Mexican. He's dark skinned.
So he's human?
He's human. He's the only human. And I'm looking at him. I'm trying to wave in his face, and he's not even responding. Who am I with? How did I get down here? Huh. I see a gray guy that I saw by the tree. He showed me what he was doing.
What are they doing?
The water runoff and the chemicals in it. Stop that from interfering with their DNA. It's like the things that we've been consuming are changing our DNA. It's suppressing us. It's suppressing our spirit.
So are they helping?
Yes.
To remove those chemicals that suppress our DNA?
Yes.
And how do they do that?
It is trial and error. I feel like they're close to figuring it out.
Where are those chemicals coming from?
Us. We pollute ourselves. We pollute everything.
So as you look around, what kind of beings do you see there?
Greys, mainly. But they're not greys. They're like Avatar. Their bodies can't handle Earth, so they use different bodies. Upgrade the body. They're scary. Why can't you be human? The human bodies don't accept it. Can't switch out the consciousness. They're more suited, like a spacesuit.
So you see the greys, but they are like spacesuits?
They're trying to tell me that the bodies that they're in are like spacesuits. It's not their real body.
What does their real body look like?
Bright light. They've evolved to a different density. 3D's heavy.
What else do you learn there?
I don't have anything to worry about.
Does that refer to your personal life or in general?
I think personal and in general.
So you mentioned before that those greys that live on Earth are very secretive. Is that an accurate statement?
Yeah.
Can you ask them why that is?
I'm not going to understand. But try me. stages, scientists. It's different than when they first started. We've evolved and there are other outside factors involved. It's like they had a hand in creating us and they don't want us to destroy ourselves.
So I understand why they are assisting. Many people that experience them are frightened of their secrecy.
Yeah, why?
So can they explain why they find it necessary to stay kind of hidden?
Some of us can handle it and others cannot at all. Chaos ensues. He's telling me to go to the bathroom.
Good.
Just like I went into their bathroom. It's like he let me in. He had like a key, but it was just his finger. He opened the door. It's very interesting. He's leading me down a hall. I feel like we're leaving this space.
Where is he taking you?
I can't tell where. It's like in the mountain more.
Have you been there before?
I don't think so.
Tell me the reason, or find out from him the reason why you're being taken to the ship regularly.
I got the feeling that it's not his place to tell me. He's different than them. It's like he was sweating. Like they're a different level of military ranks.
Why is he sweating?
I don't know. I thought they were in suits. How can you sweat if you're in a suit? He finds that funny. I get it now. It's not an actual suit. It's like me. It's like my soul's in this human body. I get it now. It is a suit, but it's not what I was thinking.
So see yourself arriving to wherever he's taking you.
It's just instrumentation everywhere. It's one giant room. There's lights, but I don't know where the lights are coming from. There's no light fixtures. It's like a big cave, but it has monitoring instruments around. It reminds me of like NASA, where they launch things. Like that's the main hub.
Where are the instruments located?
In the middle and around. It's like a circle room, mainly in the middle.
What are they for?
They're not in use anymore. He's trying to explain to me that sometimes things get outdated and are upgraded. That's what they're doing with us. They're upgrading so we can handle a elevation of consciousness.
So the regular checkups with a doctor, is that part of the upgrade, or is that something else?
Yeah.
And what exactly is done to upgrade you?
I'm not sure.
Is there anything else that he has to say to you that's important for you to hear?
He wants me to know that we played cards on Mars. And had a red robe. And he loves me. I think we're friends. We are.
Where are you both from?
Mars.
So become aware of the connection the two of you have.
It's like we're siblings or something. We're connected very strongly.
What is your preferred form or state of being?
I enjoy being a light. I enjoy being a human. I I enjoy every form, even if it's painful. I enjoy flying.
And your form when you are on Mars?
I feel like I am much lighter. I feel like a light form, but I am physical. It's like fire. I can't tell if it's light or if it's physical form. It feels like both.
So the two of you are connected through that experience?
I think so.
And why did you choose to come to Earth, both of you?
It's fun here. Most of the time, even when it's not.
Mm-hmm. But you perform different roles?
Yes, this time we're way different.
Do you switch roles in different life experiences?
Yes.
So do you sometimes work as one of the aliens here on Earth?
No, it's not something I've done yet. I don't know that I will do it.
So what do you switch to in other life experiences?
It's like switching genders more than roles.
So being a human is your function here?
Mm-hmm.
If it's all right, I'd like you to say goodbye to him for now, knowing that you are always able to stay connected and there's never separation. And in fact, you can even choose to return there and interact with him. Would that be okay?
Mm-hmm.
So as you let those images fade away, I'd like you to find yourself back on that ship where you were with many other people. And perhaps back in that room with the doctor. And let me know when you find yourself there.
I am. I gave him my arm. He's giving me an IV.
And what is that IV for?
I'm dehydrated.
I want you to ask him how the substances that you're taking, smoking, drinking, affect your body, and if those interfere with the maintenance progress in any way.
Yes, it interferes greatly.
Do they do anything to counterbalance it?
Yes, I feel like they have to every time, causing my blood pressure to be high. First 15-20 minutes is just getting it to where I need to be. I feel regret in making them have to do this every time.
Can you tell me what effect those substances have, if they can tell me?
The alcohol has the biggest effect.
How does it affect?
It affects her mental being and physical, lower back and abdomen. My body's going into overdrive basically and trying to detox itself and basically telling me I'm making more work on myself. And the escape is not worth it.
Does Stephanie take substances to escape from the physical experience of life?
Yes.
And why is that?
She's dealt with a lot of pain. She is fearful of evaluating, finding a solution. Easier to get intoxicated and to work it out. She drinks too much. They're saying that they're happy that I've cut back. They don't want me to relapse. No more binge.
What about smoking? How does that affect the body?
In all ways. She is afraid to quit because of uncomfortable withdrawals.
What does she smoke?
Cigarettes. She likes cannabis and spends too much time utilizing that instead of alcohol. Though it isn't as hard on the body, it is still affecting her health. She needs to cut back at a minimum.
Is it an escape only from the difficulties in this life?
This life triggers past life.
So is it more about unhealed, unreleased trauma?
Yes.
So if we address that, that will be easier for her to let go of the habits.
Yes.
Is there anything they can do to help?
It's her free will. It has to be her decision to release it.
So after he puts the IV in, what happens next?
My back was hurting. I fell asleep, but I'm awake. So it just feels warm. I feel comfortable. It doesn't bother me that a fucking mantis is doing magic on me. It seems like magic to me.
What does it do?
It's like he's an energy healer, almost, too. I feel like they do physical stuff and energy work as well. Sometimes he doesn't even have to touch me. I'm back in my bed. The cat's just staring at me.
So become aware of how you return to your bed.
Just manifested there. Like you just beamed. Like I re-manifested into a physical body. Whoa. No wonder the cat freaked out. Alright, and I just got up. I want a cigarette.
So when you get up, are you aware that you were gone?
Kind of. But not really. I think it was a dream.
And how do you feel at that point? How does your body feel?
Rested. I could get up and start my day.
I want you to return to the time when you were sitting on the balcony and smoking, looking at your phone. And there was a noise that reached your attention. Become aware if there is anything that you see at that point.
Bright light. It's just taking over everything that I can see. Everything is bright. It's shining off the metal.
And what happens then?
I feel like I was sucked up by my feet. Like just yanked. Like I landed on my feet. I don't know how. I probably should have fallen the way I was thrown.
And you land where? Where do you find yourself?
White room, but behind me was the opening. The opening is in the floor. I'm in this room, and it looks like an amphitheater. No one else is there, though. It's like an amphitheater with no seating. I feel like I should go down there. I'm just very confused. It's all white. It's very strange. I've never experienced anything like this before. This is very weird. I don't know why I'm in here. Just like a big white round room, but it's a slope to this landing. I think it's just a exit or something.
So from this room, there's like a ramp,
Yeah.
slope down.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go down this ramp, where do you end up?
I'm in a bigger ship. I was on a smaller ship, and I left the smaller ship into the bigger one.
What do you see around you?
All different types of species, and they don't even notice me.
Describe to me some of them.
There's a fuzzy one. It's tall. There's mantis. There's a spider. There's grays. What the fuck is a spider doing? There's a snake guy. A snake with legs. He has legs and arms. But he doesn't look like a lizard. He's green. Very bright green. It's very cool.
What are they doing?
Their job. Some of them were working on the ship. It was like a landing base. A little pink gray. The pink guy came and got me. He wants me to go with him down.
Is it the pink person that you saw on the ground?
Mm-hmm. We're going down into another ramp into the waiting room. There's a room of children to my right, and there's windows, like you can see into all of the rooms. But it's not our kind of windows, not even sitting in anything. It's like wall and window. How is it sitting there? In rooms. They're playing, or there's an adult human in there, and she is babysitting them or waiting with them. There's human kids and some that look like half human kids, like hybrids or something. Some of them have pointed ears and weird eyes.
How big are the kids?
They're toddlers. The biggest kid's probably 6.
What else do you notice?
It's taking me to this is the doctor's office. And it looks like our doctor's office, but it's different. Like, I just cannot get over the lights.
What's with the lights?
They just have no source. It's the fucking craziest thing. Are the lights living? No, they are not.
So what are they?
I think he's trying to explain nuclear energy to me. And it's not happening. I wonder if they get annoyed with me.
Is there anything else that catches your attention?
They don't walk, they kind of hop around. It's like floaty hops. Like gravity only affects me here. It's very strange. It's like they're in space, but I'm not.
And so as you approach the area that he's taking you to, what do you notice there?
Ultrasound machine. We're in the room, physician's room. I don't think I'm pregnant.
So what do they do?
Have me lay down and they're doing an ultrasound. They're checking out my abdomen.
Ask them why.
Why? They're just checking to see if everything's okay with my reproductive area.
Is that a concern for them?
Yes, because of the smoking and drinking causing my body to decay quicker than they want, than I want.
So what do they find?
Whatever they found, they fixed it.
How did they fix it?
I don't know if it was an implant they put in or if it was something like a tumor or something. It's like it disappeared, whatever it was. Was it an implant? No.
So I want them to tell me through you what they do.
I'm part of the hybridization program, but I'm not in the program at this current juncture. They're crossbreeding humans with other species to see if they can. I get it that they want to help us. That's the default answer. I don't feel like it's malevolent, but it's just annoying to me. They seem to be willing and helpful to them. Just unaware of what they give, how they help me is the problem.
So tell me what species they attempt to crossbreed.
Humans and other humanoid species.
And are you meant to be in this program?
I think my mom was in the program, but I'm not a hybrid, like in the program by default or something. So I'm kind of hybrid, 1%, less than.
What other alien DNA do you have?
Gray.
So they do the scan and they remove whatever was there. How does that affect your participation in the program?
I drink and smoke to not participate in the program. They don't fuck with me when I'm drunk. They only fuck with me if I'm going to harm somebody or myself. It's the only time they intervene, when I'm intoxicated. And I know that. They don't get me when I'm drunk.
I want to ask someone in authority there to step forward and answer some of my questions through Stephanie. Is there someone who can speak to me?
Yes.
And are they willing to answer my questions?
Doesn't seem like. Samantha talked to her. Shaking his head no.
Why is that? If Stephanie is participating in this, I think she has the right to understand why.
For her own benefit.
How does it benefit her to not know?
She will be too fearful. She's very aggressive when she knows.
Can you help me understand some things that are okay for her to know? And then if there's something that is absolutely harmful to her, you will stop.
She is safe, always.
Help her understand how she became part of this program. If she is drinking just to escape participating in it, then there's clearly a conflict within her. Did she do it voluntarily, or are you forcing her?
She changes her mind a lot. She volunteered.
When did she volunteer?
Before she entered her mother's womb. She knew she did not want to remember, so she doesn't. It's in her contract with us.
Why did she volunteer? What was her intention in it?
She's compassion and loving, wants to help.
What is she helping with?
Raising frequency, balancing light and dark. She can do both.
Is she connected with you outside of her human experience?
Yes, we all are.
Has she had physical incarnations wherever you are from?
Not in thousands of years. She loves Earth. That's why she came here again. She doesn't want anything to happen to Earth.
So she identifies closely with the human experience and with the Earth?
Yes. So she doesn't want to know about us.
But her drinking clearly interferes with her fulfilling her purpose.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, very much.
So what can be done to help her not only not sabotage her physical body, but also not sabotage her participation in this work, which it seems like she agreed to?
She's on the right track. She just needs to remember to ground herself instead of hitting the bottle. She can connect with the earth instead.
If she were to participate in this cross-breeding program, what would be her role in it?
She is a vessel.
Would she have hybrid children?
Can if she wants.
So is there any memory, any awareness that will make it easier for her to understand her role in this and remember that she chose to be part of it? What are you giving her?
There's a very overwhelming feeling of love and connection, and again, compassion. She is passionately and lovingly connecting with the children as a human mother is important, and she likes doing it.
Is that something that she experienced in the past, or are you showing her potential future?
She's done it in the past, and I'm showing her as her future.
And if she has children here on Earth, are they...
She will not have children here on Earth.
Why not?
As it stands, she must care for her physical body before she creates another. If she chooses to have children, she may. She will not be able to conceive till she takes care of herself first. They're showing me spending time with these infants. I did not birth them, but they're connected to me on a soul level.
Is there anything else that the mantis doctor wants to communicate to Stephanie or to me so we can understand this connection better?
It's not the right time. She'll find the answers she seeks. She wants it that way. But it's like this overwhelming love surrounding it. Like, know because you know.
So, Stephanie, are you satisfied with the information you received from him?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Allow those images to begin to fade away as the being steps back. I would like to ask Stephanie's higher consciousness to step forward so that we can ask it some questions. Do I have your permission to speak with you and ask you some questions?
Yes.
So I'd like you to help Stephanie understand her journey in this life. It seems like she made some agreements and commitments before she came here.
She can cancel any commitment, an agreement, any contract. She has free will.
Can you help her understand what purpose you set out for this life? What did you want to experience in this life as Stephanie?
Overcoming obstacles, balance.
In what way is she able to develop balance in this life? What is helping her develop balance in this life?
Organization.
Developing her organizational skills?
She's unstoppable when she has a plan. She follows through.
Is the balance in what?
Light and dark, negative and positive, good and evil, yin and yang.
Is it in any way connected to the work that she's doing with the
Yes.
alien beings?
Yes.
In what way?
They can act as a course correction, assistance, friends. She needs to create balance to work with all of us.
Help me understand her fear. I mean, I understand there's certain apprehension because she has experiences with non-human beings. Help me understand if there is more to the fear that she feels and how it affects her in her journey.
She worries too much about the unknown, things she can't control. When she loses that control, she becomes fearful, erratic. She must stay grounded.
And if she becomes more grounded, will that then alleviate her fears?
Partially.
Is there some work that we need to do on past trauma or anything that is bringing the fears up?
She's working through them. She's journaling and it's helping, but it can be triggering. She desires to be present, but is forward and backward.
The substance abuse, is that to escape the fear, or is it to escape her work with non-human beings?
She fears not having enough, being able to survive. She's just coming down from a fight and flight, and she is fearful of losing everything again. But she is safe. She's always secure.
So can she let go of her fears?
Yes.
And I know it can take a little bit of time for a person to really trust that. Can you give her an experience now of being safe?
Yes.
And can you expand it so that it surrounds her? So that in the future, when she perhaps taps into that fear, she can bring back that feeling of safety that is so deep within her. And it can pull her back from the edge of that fear.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Can you give her an awareness of the guiding system that works with her? She wants to communicate better with the guides.
Patience and meditation. She can do it.
Can you bring forward any guides, if there are any that are...
Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
As you bring them forward, they can either speak through Stephanie or introduce themselves to her, and she can tell me about them. So who steps forward?
A cat woman. She is a goddess. Archangel Michael. A gray and a dolphin. And they love me. And they protect me. This funny looking guy. He's an elf. He's funny. He said humor should be my guide. They're very powerful. It's like I'm a part of them. They are part of me.
And what type of guidance do they specialize in?
Different things. Everybody's different. They said I know their names. I don't know. I know Michael. That is my dad's name. They're angels and animals. There's a lot of them. The elf said it takes a village.
To raise you?
Yeah, I've met them before.
So what's the cat woman contributing to?
Fire and passion, determination, productivity. It's like she morphs between two cats and they do different things.
And what is the best way to connect with her?
Through my cats. She can drop into a meditative state and speak to me anytime she likes.
What about the dolphin?
You're just doing tricks. It's really excited that I acknowledged him. All right.
So in what way is he guiding you?
To have more fun and to be more free and to let go and not worry so much.
How about Archangel Michael?
He's my protector. Golly, what an energy. Don't forget about God. He's my direct line, almost. He protects me when I put myself in vulnerable situations. And when I'm naive, we've been connected since the beginning of time. I have a feeling he was like my boss once or something. Your boss that loves you. Oh.
So when I ask him when Stephanie smokes and drinks, does she put herself in a vulnerable position?
Yes. With drinking especially, yes.
Can he help?
He has. He's already started helping. I asked him after my last episode, that's why I haven't drank. He's taking advantage of my ADHD. And he makes me think of other things and do other things. Thank you.
So he distracts you?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that if Stephanie sets up an intention to change things one way or the other, her team will step up and support her fully in that.
Yes.
Beautiful. So before we let you go, is there any message that you want to give directly to her?
She is so loved. She can love herself and should be easy and be gentle with yourself and others. Drop judgments about yourself and others.
Thank you. So just imagine them stepping back, knowing that they are always with you, around you, when you call them or wish to connect with them. So I'm asking the higher consciousness to step forward again. And I'd like to ask about Stephanie's biological mother and the agreements that they had before coming into this life. Why did they choose to come together?
All for the greater good. It's like a ripple effect. Energy is very strong and she is necessary.
Stephanie's?
Yes.
So the experience with her mother left her with some abandonment issues and of course loss. Why were those important to her human experience in this life?
She needed to experience loss to appreciate and be grateful for the people, things she has in the present moment. She is overwhelmed by the loss at times.
So you want her to be able to shift her focus and
Yes.
be grounded in the present moment.
Yes.
And what would help her do that?
Time outdoors, walking, spending time with the earth, doing things that she can create. Just be.
Now I wonder if the soul of her biological mother would be available and willing to step forward and reconnect with Stephanie for a moment to help her have some closure and perhaps answer some questions.
Yes.
So just allow her to step forward. Tell me what she looks like.
She's young.
About what age?
37.
What age did she pass?
52.
How does she greet you?
She loves me.
How does it feel to be with her?
Weird. I know she loves me. I know she's sorry. I know she didn't do it on purpose. She's not ready for children.
So I'm going to ask her to communicate to you the decisions that were made and the intentions behind those decisions at a soul level.
Everything happens for a reason. To elevate the greater consciousness, love, higher. It's not about us. We are vessels, loving compassion to help this planet and others. I get the feeling that I had to have loss and abandonment and realize that I'm not alone.
And do you sense that now that you're not alone?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that needs to be communicated or experienced between Stephanie and her mother?
No.
Are you able to let her go now in peace?
Yes.
So say goodbye to her in whatever way feels appropriate, and just see her stepping back and fading away.
Mm-hmm.
As the higher consciousness steps back forward, I'd like to ask you to do a body scan of Stephanie. And as you go through, tell me if anything is out of balance or needs attention.
She'll have to assist by drinking more water. She needs to drink 3 glasses before having coffee in the morning.
What would that do?
She needs to detox, clearing out her liver and kidneys. I removed stagnant energy.
Where?
The left kidney.
Is that going to improve the functioning of the kidneys?
Yes. That will help. In turn, helping her heart.
What else do you notice?
Some energies are weaker, but I open them. She needs to move more.
What else?
We've been slowly opening the heart chakra. Blood pressure will go down when she quits smoking.
Can you do anything now to give her greater intolerance to the smell and taste of it?
Yes.
Okay, so place it within her right now and then intensify it so that she no longer finds comfort in it. In fact, it becomes so unpleasant that she may not wish to put that in her mouth ever again.
Yes.
Good, thank you. Anything else in her body?
No.
Can you look more specifically at her left leg?
Mm-hmm. There is an implant in her knee.
Mm-hmm.
It regulates her circulation. It is helping her until she quits her vices. It will be removed when she quits smoking.
Is that a human implant or an alien implant?
Alien. The beings from Sirius put it there. I feel like it happened when I was a baby.
Why did she need there when she was a baby?
She had a heart murmur. That's why.
Thank you. Is the scan complete?
Yes.
And before I let you go, if there is a message that you want to give to Stephanie, then please go ahead and say it.
She knows. She's loved. I will never leave. We are one.
Thank you. So I'm going to ask the higher consciousness to recede to where it belongs with much love and thanks for the help and information that it has been giving Stephanie today.